Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the Krazy Kraft server. I got one of these guys now. These guys throw up an epic battle. Get out of the way, dragon. These guys will actually jump in the air to attack you. Very, very cool. What we're going to be doing today is a bit of an update episode kind of thing. That's my dinosaur, by the way. I'm going to do a bit of an update, kind of show you guys what's been going on around here. I'm going to switch into fairy mode. And where are we? Fairy. Just be easier for me to get around as a fairy as opposed to a big giant skeleton. He can't fit through one wide openings. So let's see. We have our cactus farm over here. Seems to be going pretty well. I've set up myself 25 million RF capacitor bank. And I've got my alloy smelters, my sag mills going. I've got the chargers all automated right here. You basically put your service quartz in here, pops out charged over here, and it's with the item conduit. And I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to do some early game setup for the Inscribers as well during this episode. The other thing I did is change the lights around here to blue and purple. Change these ones here to the bismuth panel ones, and over here this is all covered over now, and it's switched around a little bit. I got rid of the what the hell was in there? I don't even remember what was in there. I think it was just a set of stairs there, and the furnaces used to be over here. I'm going to put my armor that I collect over here from the different mobs and stuff like that. Like I've got the my second set of ultimate armor here. Dude, seriously, can you back off? I want to kill this thing. You're annoying. It's not even mine. He just likes to fly around here because there's mobs in here. This guy, he's mine because you can see I can make him fly or sit down. Sit. Not there. Oh, whatever. The other thing I did was set up the AE or ME system, depending on what you want to call it. What I did is I just hooked up item conduit to each one of the chests and fed all the items into a ender chest, and the ender chest is actually what I have behind here. So now when I go out mining, I can put everything into this bag and it will go straight into the ME system. That's it, opening up in there. So now I have everything in here, everything that I ever owned. And I've got all my storage drives all set up in here as well. And I put these two little things here as well. Oh yeah, and I made a koa chest. And when I put the koa chest down, these guys spawned on top of it. You got the fishermen and the hunters. So they're running around our base now. What's his name? Util killed one. So now he can become one. I put armor stands all the way down my hallway, and put a couple sword stands with some of the cooler animated swords at the end, and I put the blocks around because I always, whenever I come down here, I'm always like, okay, which one, where? Now I know which one's mine. It's the one with the pretty blue edge. What else is done here? Apparently they had an accident over in the sausages section. He was putting down a garden and ended up blowing out a huge section of his wall and his floor, so I believe there was a rage quit involved. I'm not 100% sure. Util's been busy. He's finally been doing some decorating and such. Go away. I don't even know where the hell you came from. Yeah, so he's been doing some decorating. He's got a really awesome bedroom, as you can see. He's got the garage doors for windows, which is a very cool idea. So you can just kind of fly out with or without your dragon. And up top, I believe I showed you guys this last time, was the big giant tree. We weren't actually up here, but it was inside my base. So we've got this here. I think everybody's probably already checked all the chests. I think that was one of the first things that we all did. Just kind of went through and checked everything. Whose is this? Oh shoot, you're mine. What the hell are you doing out here? I guess he got stuck out here. Yeah, so everybody's gone through all the chests, but this was one of those apples that says, oh my god, no, don't. And we did. And it made that. The cool thing is it spawns you right inside here. So there's actually trees on the inside of this thing. I wonder, because not a lot of people Ah, nice. Popcorn, some blaze rods, diamond sword, potatoes, apples, bread. The thing is they have lots of chests inside the tree. You can see diamond leggings. I think there's anywhere between 4 and 6 on the inside as well, and sometimes they have some pretty good loot inside. I'm just taking the blaze rods, that's really all I want. Iron is good. Look at this. Not one chest was checked. Yeah, iron swords and some steak. I think this will be the last one. Anything else? Nope. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. Oh, aha, one more. Well, that 4 diamonds, a gold apple, some uranium, and some cooked fish. Pretty cool. And since we're one wide, we can fit out here. So yeah, it's a pretty awesome tree. If you ever do get it, don't be afraid to spawn it. Just make sure that you're not near your base like I was. Okay, so now, that's pretty much the update of what's been going on in here. As for the mod pack itself now, it is getting very close, guys. I've been speaking with the people at FTB and doing all the little final details, trying to get this all set up so that it's able to be released to the public. I'm in my final review stage right now. I have all the configs set up, I have the permissions all lined up, I've got the images linked, I have the mod makers' names and everything else all linked up and ready to go. So it's very, very close, guys. So I will be advertising that for you guys, and as soon as it is public, I think what I'll do is I'll do a live stream and just kind of let everybody know, hey, this is the mod pack, it's out, go check out the FTB launcher, it's all ready to go. You just gotta do everything like you would right through them. No downloading, no installation, no confusing, nothing. You just go to the FTB site, you guys will be right on the probably third-party packs, and be a cool little picture to go with it and everything else there that I designed. You guys just click on it, download it, and go. So we are very, very close. Don't worry, guys. It'll be announced here on Twitter, and then I'll do a live stream as well. So it'll be advertised like crazy just so I can get you guys out there and experiencing it. The other thing I actually did in here was set up these guys, the Crystal Growth Accelerator. And then back here is where I put the energy. Why did that go all weird? Huh. That is strange. But anyways, I put the energy in there. This is my little farting dinosaur. He craps out a bunch of stuff. So in here, this is all the stuff that he's crapped out. Bones and string and wheat and coal and seeds. And you'll hear him. See, there's some coal floating around outside. I don't know how that got out there, but... Hello. Hey. Hey, come back over this way. Come over here. Don't be an idiot. Alright, give me a sec, guys. I'll bring this guy back over to this side. I'm probably going to have to sit him down somewhere else and then push him over. See, look, he's crapping out coal everywhere. Making a mess. I'll push you over that way. Seriously, dude, my head was right there. There we go. So yeah, that's all he does. His name is Stinky. He just sits here and farts all day and everything gets sucked into the hopper. Basically, all the basic kind of stuff that you would look for. You find him usually in like a brown ant dimension as an egg or something like that, so I wish you could hit him with this. 8 attack damage, 7 attack damage. Man, it would take forever to hit you and kill you. But you know what? It's worth the time and the effort to do it. I don't know whose dinosaur or dragon you are, but I'll give them one of my spawn eggs and they can just make a new one, because seriously, you're not named. You fly around here, you get in my way, you're very annoying, and it's so worth it to kill you that I'm actually using my Silk Touch axe to kill you. I wonder if fire actually works on these guys. You know what? I have something, this guy. It's a fairy sword. Does 10 attack damage too. I don't know what other things. Anything else on it? Nope. Yep, like I said, annoying. Where's your hitbox? What the hell is that? Where'd that come from? Oh, it's my picture I had on the wall. Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Epic battle for a dragon. Not putting up much of a fight, though. Oh my god, this takes forever. Probably get some leather and some steak. Oh, cool. Now I can be a dragon. Alright. Now I don't have to worry about some stupid, annoying dragon in my room anymore. Just my own 3, which is fine. Alright, so let's head upstairs. I'll show you guys what's been going on up here. Now, as complicated as this looks, this is probably the easiest setup that you guys can get for an, I'll say a semi-full auto Inscriber setup, okay? It's going to take, I think it's 11 pieces of item conduit, which takes 1 iron ingot and 1 ender pearl to make. You need the alloy smelter. So you need this guy here. You put the iron in here. You put the ender pearl in here. It'll give you 1 pulsating iron ingot, which is all you need. You make that into nuggets, and then you get composite binder. So let's see here. It's this stuff right here. Very, very easy to make. Gravel, sand, clay. All right. Makes 8 pieces. All you need is those 8 pieces. It's going to be 3 across the top, 3 across the bottom, and then 3 pulsating nuggets in the middle. Will give you 8 of those item conduits. So you do that twice. So actually you probably need it done twice for that. You need your inscribers. You need 5 of them, and then you need 6 chests. You can compact this, by the way. It'll be, right now I think it's 7 by 2. You could probably make it 5 by 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 by 2. So all you do is you just move these chests to the front of these, and it'll be 5 by 2. So basically what's happening here, guys, is each one of these has the different inscriber plate in it. So you got the logic press, and you got the calculation, the engineering, and then you got the silicon press. In here, you're going to put your silicon. In here, you're going to put your diamonds. In here, you're going to put your pure service quartz. And in here, you're going to put your gold. Everything's going to go through, and it's going to get pumped into this. So they all come out here. You're going to have a crescent wrench to separate it from this and this pipe, so that they all lead into here, except for the bottom one. So you're going to separate the bottom one from this one here, so that the silicon goes into the bottom of this. So the silicon will appear in here. And then what happens is everything that goes into this chest will be put in to the very top of this in the order that it's in the chest. So it doesn't just pick up random. It starts here and then goes to this one and this one. If you're making more, whatever appears here is what goes in first. But eventually it'll work its way through all these here. So you can see I put a ton of diamonds in, which is why I have all the engineering, and I got logic circuits that are all in there as well. So the pure service quartz is the next one for me to do. And then what happens is after they're all said and done, they get pushed down through here. They get combined with the redstone and the silicon, and the redstone comes from here. Everything gets popped out here, completed. Engineering processor, logic processor. So you can see those are all being done, completed. What I can do, I'll go over here and I'll get some pure service quartz. Just grab a couple stacks. I'll show you how this whole thing essentially works. Silicon, I don't know if I have any left. Yep, 27 pieces. It's good enough for me. That's all we need to do a demonstration. But this is the easiest and cheapest way. By far the cheapest, guys. Like, you're talking 5 inscribers, 11 of these conduits, which is only 1 iron ingot and 1 ender pearl to make, plus the composite binder, which is going to be whatever, 12 pieces of gravel, 4 pieces of sand, 2 pieces of clay, plus the 4, 6, 7 pieces, or 56 pieces of wood for the chests. And then you're done. That's it. And then you put your stuff in and you're all good to go. So I believe it's this one here is the calculation one. So we're going to throw these in here. Done. It's going to go in here. It's going to go, oh wow, cool, look, I'm going to do my thing. Pops it there. It's going to put it up here. Now, because there's nothing in the bottom, it's got nowhere to go. So see there, there's no silicon in here. So see, this is working its way all the way through the entire system. I could throw gold in here, diamond in here, and I could throw silicon in here. It'll do all of them at the same time, and they'll all end up in here, and the silicon will always be put into the bottom there. So if I put the silicon right in here, you'll see right here, it's doing the same thing. It's going to pop that into there. It'll automatically go into here when it's done. Now this is going to do each one that's pressed in here. This is one that was left over from before. Now it'll put one of those calculation circuits in there. Automatically puts the silicon in there. Pops it out into here. You'll see. Come on. There it is. Calculation processor. So that is as automated as I can get it without going to the AE way of doing things where you're going to use import and export buses and pull it from your system and put it over here and do it over there and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Simplest way to have it, and the only other thing you need to do is have a power source. So you're going to be using the glass flux cable, which isn't that hard to make. Again, where are you? Right here. Fluix crystals and this here quartz fiber. It's nether quartz dust and 6 pieces of glass gives you 3. It's really all you're going to need because you have 3 of these, gives you 4 of those. That's 12. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have the energy acceptor right here. The energy acceptor is what gives you the power from something else. So it turns RF power or EU power into AE power so that all the machines that AE uses can actually use it. And that's it right there. So these are all things you're going to have to do. Anyways, quartz glass, that's I think 3 or 4 pieces of quartz that go into the alloy smelter. So again, throw a stack in here. It'll pop itself out, no worries. The other thing, very simple to set up as well. Again, you're going to need your power line going into the charger itself. Normally what people do, you get your Certus quartz, you throw it in here by right clicking on it, you wait for it, it's charged, you right click on it again and it takes it out, and you put your next piece in. With this here, all you're going to do, 2 pieces of item conduit, you can see the direction they're going. So this here, it's going to be set to extract. Always make sure that this is active without a redstone signal, no matter what you're working on. This goes to insert. This one here is the opposite. Extract, active without a signal, and then this one here is insert. That goes in there. That goes for all of these too, guys. You can see the arrows are extract, 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 and all of them say without a redstone signal. Okay? So you can see here, that's the way it is there. This is where you're going to put all your Certus quartz, and it will automatically go in here, and as soon as it's done, it's going to pull out the charged one. It won't pull out the other one. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but anyways, it just charges it, and then once it's done, it'll actually send it back out to here, and then you're done. Again, you can compact this by putting a chest up here and chest up here, but you know, I just did it that way just for spatial factor, for ease of explaining and all that kind of stuff. You can see this here. This is actually working out really well. 26. We'll have our last piece of, yeah, it's probably done. I thought we had 27. Anyways, so that's the entire setup there, guys. Like I said, you can compact this, but it's the easiest, simplest, cheapest way that you could make this early game without having any kind of AE hookups or anything like that, shove this in a wall, throw some covers over the wires, and you'll have access to your 4 chests there. And then just have this one here sitting on the ground. You know, you can even bury these in the ground. It doesn't matter where these are. As long as you can get to your chests, this here can all be underground, including that chest, as long as you can access it from like up in this area here. So that's the easiest way I've found. I said I was going to do something with hoppers, but the problem I ran into with the hoppers is getting stuff into the bottom part. So for this section here, where you got to put the silicon into here, there's nothing you can do with a hopper to be able to get it in to the bottom. So this is the only way you could do it, and I thought, you know what, this is even cheaper than doing it with hoppers, because you're talking 5 pieces of iron plus a chest to make a hopper for each one that you're going to use, and for each one of these you're going to be using at least 3. 1 into the front, 1 into the top, 1 into the side. Or 2 in some cases, because you've already got the plate put in there. So you'd have something to go into the side and then something to take it out the bottom, and that's going to move it all into one chest, and then from that chest you're going to have to divide it somehow. It was just too much work, so I figured with the 11 pipes or whatever I have, what is it, 4, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 11 pipes plus the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces or 9 pieces of Fluix if you're going to do the charger as well. So 8 pieces of Fluix cable, 11 pieces of the Ender item conduit. And the cool thing is if you're ever using these item conduits for anything else, if you have the Ender IO conduits, they're the red, I think orange, and the green. These ones here. And they're actually pretty easy to make too. The Vibrant Alloy, when you look at this here, oops, there it is. Energetic Alloy, Ender Pearl. Energetic Alloy, again, very easy. Redstone, glowstone, piece of gold. So very simple. But these ones here, these 3, actually all of these right here, the ME conduit, this is all made for the Applied Energistics mod, and then all these ones here all fit within 1 block space. So if I was to lay down an energy conduit and a dense ME cable, I'd be able to do all that in 1 block space. Whoops. So look, I've got this here, and let's get rid of this. I don't need any of this stuff. There. And give me that. Alright, so what I can do, if I put a piece right there, you can see that that takes up one block space. No matter which way you look at it, it's all 1 block space. Now, for any other kind of duct, like the BC factory one, where you got these here, you have item ones, you have energy ones. Each one takes up a block. For these here, if I put this here, it's in the same space. And if I was to put something else beside it that was Ender IO as well, it would only fill up right next to it, and then it would fill up at the bottom. So you can have up to 4 cables in 1 spot. So you can see here, that's how they actually look when they're set up there. In that space there, you can have 1 at the top and 1 down the bottom as well. So that's a very cool feature with the Ender IO, is that it can all be combined into 1 spot. Items, fluids, power, everything all into 1 shot. Damn it, I just put my bow away. If I could spell, I could get it back. There we go. So that's basically it, guys. Like, there's not been a lot. I've been trying to record. Seriously, dude. Oh, and he changed his color too, by the way. You can see he's a different color now. I don't know if it's every time he farts that he changes color, or if it's just something random. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked by the dinosaur. Let me get out of here. What else did we do here? The nether portal. One more. Yes. I think they moved it. Yeah, he moved it back a little bit for the sole fact that he wants to have a bigger room to be able to go in and out of. What we ended up doing before, and it really messed with the entire, not the server, but just everybody who was going into it, because it was right there. It was covered by water. Every time you opened up the door to go into the nether, it was fine. But when you got into the nether, there was like 50 mobs waiting for you and you died instantly. So they changed that. Down the bottom, nothing has changed at all. Up here, our farms are still running strong. We've got the dupe tree farm in here. You can see someone's been doing the Mothra spawn eggs for nether stars. We got lots of chicken eggs, and chicken feathers. We got tons of wool now, 5,000 pieces of wool. You can see lots of leather, lots of steak, lots of apples. Tons of apples, holy crap. Still got lots of cows in here, not as many as we had before. We got the wheat farm over here. I don't even know where the access point is for it. Right there? There you go. Head down there, grab all your crap, whatever you need. And that's it. Up here, nothing. Up here, storage nobody's using, even though it was meant to be community storage. And then our bases, we're back up to the top. So that's everything that's actually changed in there. I will be, probably in the next episode or two, I'm going to be heading off to the Rainbow Ant Dimension. That's the one with all of the villages. So you're going to have lots of things to explore, loot, and I'm going to be able to send it all back to the AE system, which is awesome. But I've heard that it's pretty horrific at night. That robots come, destroy the villages, and kill everybody and everything in their sight. So that sounds like something interesting, something that I would love to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to double check to make sure that I can take stuff to the dimension, 1. And 2, I'm going to bring a chest with like a backup set of my armor and a sword and a pickaxe, just in case. Because I want to make sure that I'm able to retrieve my stuff if/when I die. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want a little bit more of an in-detail or in-depth tutorial on that setup of the AE Inscriber automation, let me know. Or if you'd like me to do a tutorial on the one that actually is for the AE version of it, where it's all hooked straight into the AE system, and all you have to do is you have a crafting terminal, and you can it would be the pattern terminal, and you can create patterns to actually automate the entire thing using the AE inscribers. So you could say, make me 5,000 logic processors, and hit go. And as long as you have the crafting space for it, you'd be able to do it. That's a lot more tricky to do, but the basic setup where you will just go, hey, give me 5, it can actually just give you 5, and it'll just take however long it takes for one system to do it. That is the drawback, though. Unfortunately, it is going to be doing just one at a time. And with the logic processors, if you're trying to get like 20 of each, you're going to have to wait for the first 20 to be finished before the next 20 were done. And what I did on the FTB Infinity is I ended up making 3 of them. So I had 1 for logic processors, 1 for the engineering processors, and 1 for the calculation processors, and that was it. The silicon one was always done by itself, and I always made sure that I have 5,000 to 7,000 of those always backed up, just in case I had something big that I was working on, like 64K storage or something like that, which I already got into here. You can see these are all 64K. I figured, why bother going small? If you've got the time and the effort, you might as well go through and do the whole thing. So again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and look forward, guys. It should only be another couple of weeks, and this mod pack should be available for public. I don't want to make any promises as of yet, because you never know what the world's going to throw at you, but it's looking really good. That's all I can say to you for right now. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.